Daniel, how are we?
Good, Paulie G. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Doing very, very well.
Looking rested, mate. Looking rested. The mo's looking good.
Yeah, the mo is definitely brewing. It's growing, and yeah, things are moving nicely. Um, I wanted to talk about something that we've talked about in the past quite a bit, but it's just worth. It's always good to know when you come across some studies that back up, what your intuition is surrounding this. And there are so many. There's studies that have come up that have supported, really just announcing and putting out into a community of like-minded people what your intentions are in order to achieve a goal. Now, let's talk about a fitness goal or a health goal in this particular context. Your chances of being able to achieve that are 54% greater than if you weren't to do that, if you felt like you were on your own. And that's just pretty powerful in itself to be able to say that there's like a study being conducted that is a respected study as well that has been able to produce these kinds of results. The power of being able to announce this to a community and have them support you and hold you accountable. What a powerful thing to be able to, to be able to work with a group of people together with.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we've both got lots of experiences to share. And just thinking of like training with people. It's like swimming, which has been a passion my whole life. It's getting harder and harder to motivate myself to swim, even though I enjoy the benefits and I love the process. But I find just doing it solo, even though swimming is a solo sport,
Yeah.
training with other people, building a program, and just getting the work done is just always so much more inspiring and exciting. And I think that's what I've seen for myself, whether it's kind of fitness based or professionally or in education or in nutrition, doing it together with other people who have the same goals or same intentions, just make it electrifying. It's like, obviously like, I do a lot of my own training, but I always find that there's just a certain power in doing it with others. I mean, even doing our, online trainings that we do, it's like knowing that other people are there and, doing it with you, Paulie, it just gets me so excited and I feel like I'm part of something. And I think that's kind of like what you're drawing upon here is just coming together as a group, inspiring each other and drawing inspiration from someone else who's willing to take the lead.
Absolutely, absolutely. And like we just came back from doing a workout ourselves together, or be it online, but the power of being able to do that in a communal community atmosphere, being able to know that people are there doing it with me in their own homes was such a motivating driving factor behind that entire experience. So yeah, it's a really, really power generating experience. Another interesting study that I came across was creating a strategy behind how you're going to be able to execute on what it is your goal is and reverse engineer it back through actionable items is going to increase your chances more so to about that 74-75% success rate. Now, that is super powerful. Like, think about how much of a percentage out of 100 you've just been able to take care of there. That's 3/4 of your 100% success rate. If you're able to immerse yourself in a community and and hold yourself accountable through a strategy and a plan to be able to do that. Obviously, you need the support of a community and being able to have a coach by your side to be able to skillfully reverse engineer these goals to be able to create digestible, actionable items on a day-to-day basis makes it all that much more tangible for you to be able to create this success. But be able to do this and being able to really just kind of say, okay, if I have a strategy and I have a community to be able to execute on these goals, I'm most of the way there.
Yeah. So the funny thing about studies and research and, just looking at things and what people say and what's out there, it can all seem pretty arbitrary and possibly vague and abstract. So it's about testing it out and seeing it for yourself. And there's only one way to know if these stats back up your experience, and if not, what needs to change to make it work for you. So this is just an awesome opportunity to just test it out. Try something that you haven't tried before, commit to it for at least 21 days and just see what the benefits are, and then evaluate from there. And that would be a great action item to take from this.
Beautiful. Love it. Yep, that's great. Thanks, guys. And I hope you got some benefit out of this, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, Paul. Thanks, everyone.